A little bit louder, please. Welcome to the stage, Bradley Ashworth.
Thank you. It's amazing, someone's actually happy to see me. Well, some of you here may know me quite well, and some of you may not. And for those of you that don't know me, well, you fucked up. But for those of you that don't know me, I come from a little town called Grimsby. And it's worse than it sounds. It's the kind of place where, you know, from a young age, you learn to give up on your dreams. I mean, take me, for example. When I was younger, I wanted to be a male model. But, didn't work out. Honestly, I haven't been this nervous since that brothel in Benidorm. It's like, it's crazy up here. I'll talk more about that later. But yes, alright, now, I imagine all of us here, we can relate to the idea that we all have a special set of skills. You know, there's something we can all do that no one else can. Like me, for example, right, you know the Oscars? I can name every Best Picture winner since the 1960s. It's quite sad, actually. But, alright, so for example, 62 was Lawrence of Arabia. Mr. Swift, pick a year, any year.
74.
74, that's The Godfather Part 2. Easy, mate. Another one. 91, Silence of the Lambs. Boom! Right, I know, it's pretty impressive, and yeah, there's a reason why I'm still a virgin. But, oh man, no, I mean, you gotta love it up here, you really do. I mean, like, alright, some of you here, like, have you ever been rejected by any chance? Good. But okay, so for example, I was 14, and this is the harshest rejection anyone has ever had, I swear to God. Right, we're getting really close, we have a lot in common, and eventually I pluck up the courage to ask her out. And she says no. But no, that'd been the nice way of putting it. What she says is, she likes me as a friend, but I'm too ugly. And yeah. I know, I thought it was harsh too. Joke's on her, she's dead now. That's alright, we're all good. We've moved on, you know. Alright, so, another thing, right, you know how when you're younger, there are certain jokes you just don't get, you know, little references and whatnot. And then when you're older, you're like, oh, I get it now. Alright, so for example, we're going to the beach. We're driving by and we pass Michelle's massage parlour. And I'm like, Mum, can I get there? Can I go there, please? Because I thought it was like Phoebe from Friends, you know, a nice little back massage. Obviously it wasn't. And now I'm like, oh, I get it now. Or also, my parents used to call me their special little boy. And I was like, oh, that's a nice little name. But then, when I was 13, I was diagnosed with autism. And it's like, oh, I get it now.